Hey guys, it's your girl Victoria back to you with another review for Caught in the Act Unfaithful Season 2, Episode 23 called No Future and Frontin. So we have another episode of, beautiful women, you know, falling for ain't shit man and, staying with ain't shit man. They want to give us excuses of why they still with ain't shit men. Okay, so we're getting introduced to Sakura. She's 24, beautiful girl. She's in a relationship with a guy named Kevin. They've been together for about a year now. Well, technically they was together before, but she was giving more energy into the relationship than he was, so they broke things. Well, she broke things off, but I guess after a while, she probably missed the dick, and so she reached out to him again, and they got back together. So they've been together for a year. She has a 3-year-old son, which is not Kevin's biologically, but the kid does call him daddy. He calls his son, her son, his son. So everything seems like it's going okay. But the only issues for her is she has yet to meet his family. He's met her family and friends, but she hasn't really met his family and friends. And I guess a few people that she has met on his side, he introduced her as his friend. So she's finding that kind of suspicious. And, he is a rapper. He goes by the rapper named Dice. And, he kind of be going out and about, doing a lot of things and, not being home all the time. And the times where he do go out, he be trying to let her know, like, look, I'm going to be bringing back some money. So that's why I got to do what I got to do. But when he be coming back, he don't be bringing back no money. And other than that, I guess she got a message on social media from an account named Kevin's wifey saying that, she slept with Kevin and that's her man, whatnot. She asked and confronted Kevin about it. He just said, oh, that's just a fan. Like, there ain't nothing to worry about. Like, they just talking just to talk. But he probably did something with her. Anyway, I know people troll on social media online all the time, but, just the way Kevin be moving, he probably did something with her. So then we get to her also feeling inadequate for the most part because he don't post her on social media. She only has one photo with him on social media, and I guess he told her the reasons for that. He wants to have that, since he's a rapper, give off that persona that he's single, even though he's not. And so she just wants to see what's going on. He has two different personalities, Kevin and Dice. But in my head, I'm just like, are you sure it's two different personalities or the same personality, but he just lying to you about what he really be doing? I don't think it's two personalities. I don't care what nobody says. Some people have multiple personalities, but I just really feel like Kevin's just being Kevin, and he making it anyway. That's neither here nor there. Tammy's gonna take on the case, okay? So I'm just looking at it like, first off, you said rapper, red flag, all the way, red flag, because I'm sorry, like, not every entertainer is gonna cheat on you, but a majority of them, they do, it's a rarity if they don't, but there are those that don't cheat. But people like Kevin, especially y'all young, don't why y'all be wasting your time, bro? Like I said, it be working out for some people, but like usually, especially with someone named Kevin who seems like he playing games off jump that you have to come on this show to begin with, you should already know, like, don't even waste your time. But she's gonna stick beside him. We didn't get to the investigation part of the episode. My homegirl, Patrice, she is the PI for the episode. And, we have day one. We have Kevin leaving the studio with a guy. They go to the Ave, which I guess is an event spot. And he meets a girl, comes over or pulls up to the Ave. Immediately when they hug, when Kevin and the girl hug, they start kissing. They go upstairs on the balcony or whatever, and they start making out and whatnot. I guess she brings him like treats or food or whatnot. So after that, she leaves. So then we have Kevin later then going to someone's house that's not his house, and he ends up spending the night there. So then we get to day 2. Kevin leaves the studio, goes into the restaurant, meets up with the girl that he saw the night before. They eating dinner, they talking and, kissing and, having a lot of PDA going on. And then afterwards, no, actually that was it for day 2. Day 3, Kevin leaves the studio once again and then goes to a nail salon where he helps the girl from the past 2 days close up her shop. And afterwards they go to do rock climbing. Now in the middle of them rock climbing, the girl gets a phone call from his mom. She's talking on the phone with the mom. Then he also talks on the phone with the mom. And they sit down and talk about life, what they want to do in the future and whatnot. So that's what we got. So then we have the Sakura, well, we have Sakura meeting up with Tammy and Ken to go over the footage. And of course, she does get emotional and whatnot, especially the fact that he spent the night at Homegirl's house, or I think Homegirl ended up spending the night at his house on the third night and whatnot. So Tammy asks if she wants to team up or take down. Doesn't necessarily talk about the takedown from what we see, but talks about the team up. So she decides to do the team up. We get to the team up. Now, this episode was fairly calm, which I appreciate because I'm just like, it don't always got to be riled up. So this episode, everybody was calm, cool, collected. And, you know, when we get to the confrontation, or the team up, rather, we have Sakura going into the nail salon to meet up with the other girl, whose name ended up being Haley. And Haley was trying to, like, not really give her the time of day. Like, look, I'm doing someone's nails right now, so this is not the time or the place to have this type of conversation. But Tammy was like, she not about to be finishing this girl's nails on my clock, on my watch. But I'm just like, girl, she's at work. She's in the middle of doing someone's nail. Y'all pulled up on her. Like, in this instance, I'm going to give it to Haley. Or I'm, like, on Haley's side. Like, I'm at work. Can we talk about this when I get off? Because I'm, like, she's in the middle of doing the girl's nail. Like, this, like, the girl who was getting her nails done, like, does she ever get her nails finished by Haley, or she had to go to someone else, wait till someone else was free to fit? Like, I would have been, well, honestly, I probably would have just waited for the next person to do my nails if I was homegirl that was getting my nails done. But at the same time, it's just like, bro, like, that's rude. Like, I understand y'all filming the show, but I'm trying to get my nails done. I booked an appointment 3 weeks in advance. So you're not just about to come in here and say, oh, no, you know, y'all need to talk. Because I bet you she didn't even go back to finishing homegirl's nails. That's messed up, Tammy. That's messed up. But anyway, she goes in there to interrupt and say, we need to talk right now. They go somewhere on the side to sit down and, you know, talk about what's been going on. Come to find out, Haley been dating Kevin for a year as well. She met the family. You know, they talk about, you know, moving forward in the future. Come to find out, both of them, Kevin told both of them that he wants to start a family. They have unprotected sex on both sides. What else? Haley's saying that Kevin be paying her bills, but she does call him Dice, whereas Sakura calls him Kevin. And, you know, they agree to team up. I'm just looking at both of them like, y'all both seem too calm for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Haley, she looked like she high, low-key, high-key throughout this whole episode, because she's just way too calm for me. And Sakura, she just looked like she a little hurt, but she just like, you know, as long as he chooses me, I'm going to stick beside him. And I'm just like, from the things like that, like, for me, it's just like, bro, we both messing with this man unprotected, knowing he probably messing with other females too. No, that's not cool, bro. That's not cool. Especially if we made an agreement that we're in an exclusive relationship, but you're doing all this. No, like, I don't think I would be that calm. I don't think I would be. But we get to the confrontation. So we have Kevin at Haley's house, smoking on the couch. He has Haley come sit on his lap, and they're talking about having babies. Sakura comes in, you know, Kevin immediately jumps up and says, you know, Haley's his cousin. I'm just like, how many times, like, really, we would respect you more if you were to just be upfront with everything, but to be like, oh, this is my cousin, I'm looking, Kevin, please stop. Please stop. What y'all saying this y'all cousin? First off, if that was really the case, y'all nasty as hell. You gonna have your cousin sit on your lap like that talking about babies? Like Sweet Home Alabama? No, stop with the, if you gonna have an excuse or you gonna lie, make it be a good excuse and lie. Not that it's really gonna do anything, because it's still an excuse and a lie, which is effed up. But like, can we have a more believable excuse and a lie than that's my cousin? Really? That's your cousin? That you kissing up on, spending the night at each other's house and stuff, doing God knows what, behind closed doors, closing off the lights to the bedrooms and stuff, that Patrice recorded. Really? But that's your cousin, though? That's nasty. You nasty. That's that incest type shit. Like, Kevin, that's gross. But Haley said that, well, Haley, actually, no. Kevin tells Haley that, you know, Sakura is his baby girl. They've been rocking on and off pretty much for 5 years plus. And, you know, he pretty much is saying, like, he gonna be rocking with her. Haley's looking like, are you serious? Like, we've been together, I met your mom, da, da, da. Like, and you, come to find out, it's like, that don't mean nothing. So, pretty much, he's already proven that, like, he about to choose Sakura. So, Tammy comes, introduces herself in the show, and he has in her, because she's like, you're on the show called Caught and Act Unfaithful. He's like, he doesn't get caught. Excuse me. you're on the show called Caught and Act Unfaithful, sir. Like, clearly you got caught. What do you mean you don't get caught? So that means before this you was never getting caught. So you've been doing this for I don't know how long. Probably since you've been with homegirl the first time. Before y'all took y'all break. So I'm just like, okay, this is about to be a load of bull because he already playing games. He don't look like he taking this any type of serious. So let's just see what BS we got for the next few minutes of this show. So then we get to Tammy having a one-on-one with Kevin. And Kevin said that, he gets distracted easily. And plus, comes with the lifestyle of him being a rapper. I feel like people like him feel like, oh, let me be a rapper because that's an excuse for me to do whatever I want with whoever I want. Which is like, bro, if that's what you want to do, why not just be single? Like, I don't ever understand people who want to be in like monogamous relationships with females, like not even polyamorous relationship, like monogamous relationships with a female, and then still do what they want to do, and then want to make the excuse of like, oh, I'm a rapper, I'm an entertainer, so it comes with the lifestyle. No, how about you just not be in a relationship so then you could just freely do whatever you want to do and not have to answer to nobody. Please still be safe though. But if you want to catch something, run the risk of just catching something, effing all these girls raw. I mean, that's on you. But I'm just like, if you want to do that, me personally, like, I don't feel like there's anything wrong if that's what you want to do. If you want to F as many people as you want to F, that's cool. But, do that on your own accord, meaning do that as a single person, instead of being in a relationship and cheating on the person. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Knowing good, well, and hell, if someone were to do that to you, you'd probably be all hurt in your feelings, but yet you would do it to I never understand when people will be like, oh no, like I could do it, but they can't. Why not? If you're doing it too. Anyway, so he lets Tammy know that, he pretty much chooses Sakura. Like, he don't directly say it in this moment, but just the way that he's talking about both women, you can tell he wants to rock with Sakura more, because Sakura, he says, is more the motherly vibe, whereas Haley is like a fan. So there and such, he wants Sakura. We then have Ken talking with both of the girls. Haley says she's done. Sakura seems like she's gonna be done too, but it's like, girl, no offense, Sakura, but you just giving like, I don't even know what to say. Like, you giving, it's not a pick me. It's definitely not a pick me. But, like, very vulnerable, so he can easily maneuver his way back into your life. Again, like, for goodness sakes, you reached out to him. So the fact that you did that, he already knows, like, oh, I could get her again. That's why he didn't choose Haley, because she seems more strong-minded. But at the same time, it has me confused as to why, if it seems like Sakura's more of the girl you're rocking with, and you've been rocking with her for a longer time than Haley, why did you introduce Haley to your peoples instead of Sakura? There's where I'm confused at, like, to the point the mom is calling Haley and talking and having conversations, see what y'all doing and stuff, versus the person you've been rocking with longer that you want more than the person you introduced to your mom. Why is that? Don't know. But after that, everyone comes together to talk. Kevin breaks up with Haley, I guess for whatever, and admits that he effed up. Haley said he could get out of her house. She kicked him out the house, and Kevin also apologized to Sakura. They walk out. Kevin wants to work things out with Sakura. Sakura says she's done with him, which in my head I'm just like, sure you are. And then we have the little confessionals of everybody. Haley talking about she's thankful she found out the truth. Kevin said, this has him thinking if he wants to cheat or F around again in his life. I'm like, the fact that you even said this sentence, Kevin, like, just be single. Like, my gosh, why is it so hard for people to just be single and just do what they want to do instead of being in a relationship and hurting a person and still doing whatever? Like, just be single, bro. If you want to F around, just be single instead of dragging someone through this whole ordeal of, getting hurt and betrayed by, like, why? Like, if you want a forever, like, casual thing, like, unless if you guys are in a relationship and you tell them what it is and they're cool with that, just be single, bro. Like, just be single. But clearly it don't seem like he's gonna be doing that. And we have Sakura. She said she never would have reached out to him again if she knew this was gonna happen. Girl, please, because 3 months later, you talking about it's complicated. So after that, we have Tammy and Ken in the van talking about they feel like she's going to go back to him. And sure enough, 3 months later, we find out that Sakura and Kevin, they're not necessarily broken up. She said it's complicated because every day he's been reaching out to her, telling her that she can't leave him. I'm sorry, what? Excuse me? Says who? Who the F are you to tell me who I can and can't be with? Kevin, please. And I feel like she's taking his threat seriously. Like, that sounds like a threat to me. And I'm sorry, I don't take threats lightly. Sir, I don't want to be with you. That's it. Like, what the hell you gonna do? That's why I'm just looking at Sakura like, really? So you just staying with him because he said you can't leave? Like, he got that hold on you to the point where, like, you feel like you have to stay with him because he told you you have to? No. No. And Tamara just kind of looked at it as like, oh, well, no. To me, I'm just like, either you're in danger or y'all both playing in our faces. Which one is it, Sakura? Because if you're in danger, then we need to find you help. And if you just both playing our faces, just be real and be like, you staying with him because I don't know why. I don't see what the appeal is with Kevin. I guess, he has some type of looks, but to me, I'm just like, his actions make him less attractive. But, you want to stick beside him because your son already calling him daddy. And he's calling your son his son. But I don't know. I'm just kind of like, Sakura, if you just with the guy, just say you with the guy. Because, like, we already feel like you was going to be with the guy anyway. So just stop trying to make it seem like he threatening you if he's really not threatening you. But if he really is threatening you, then you need to put your foot down. You need to let him know, look, I don't want to be with you. It's done. Because you just seem very, it's just complicated because he's telling me I can't leave him. So I'm just trying to find out how to go about it. What you mean? How you don't want to be with him? He can stay wherever he wants. You just gotta let him know. Listen, no, we're not together. I don't want you. And if you try to do anything, I will get legal action on you. I mean, some people use legal action. Some people use their connections. You know what I'm saying? Which one would I use? You don't gotta know that. But girl, who we talking about? Sakura, girl. I really think it's really the latter. You really just sticking beside him and just don't want to let us know that you're sticking beside him and want to make it seem like it's something else. This your life. You can do whatever you want with it. We saw your life for like 5 seconds and, we're going to forget about you. But you're beautiful. I hope the best for you. Hopefully you find your self-worth and teach your son how to treat females by showing Kevin as an example of how not to treat females. And that's it. That's another episode. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you laughed at least once, please subscribe. If you didn't laugh, come back next week. Actually, 30 minutes because I have to watch the other one from 2 days ago to do the review and post it. So come back in like about an hour. So, you know what I'm saying? Comment down below what you thought about this episode. Be easy, breezy, lemon squeezy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.